from the heart of the 713. It's fun, it's engaging, and it's uniquely Houston. H-Town's hottest new show, Chattin' with Chelsea. Here's your host, Chelsea Edwards.
Hey, besties! Thank you for joining me for another Chat with Chelsea. I'm your host, Chelsea Edwards. I am dressed very comfortably today because we are going to put you to bed. Now, get your mind out the gutter. We are talking about giving you some tips for some better sleep. We've got my friend Khaliah Guillory here, founder of the Nap Bar. She's got a countdown to better sleep. We've also got the owner of Be Elevated Candle Bar. So we are taking it to all the bars today to get you some Z's. And so last time KG was here, she actually gave me a bunch of tips. And to be honest, I didn't use all of them. I did use one, and just that one helped me sleep like a baby who doesn't have to pay any bills. I mean, that was a good night's sleep. So I had to bring her back because my sleep has been all over the place lately. My 3-year-old has been waking up early, disrupting, and today he did it again. So I actually promised him earlier in the week that we would go get a donut this morning if he did well in school, did all the potty breaks and all the things. So he did. He fulfilled his obligations, so had to fulfill mine. I did not expect him to wake up at the crack of dawn asking me where the donut was. So I was trying to get him to go back to sleep. It was not working. This boy actually ripped off my covers, said, we got to go get my donut with sprinkles. So I get us both up. We get ready. We go to the donut shop, all of that. I am so tired after I drop him off at daycare, exhausted by the time I get home, that I pull into the garage, I turn off the car, and I just fall asleep for a good 30 minutes. I mean, it was like my body said, that is all I have to give. And I was out, let me tell you. And the car, you know, that's a common place for people to go ahead and pass out. This guy knows.
Where do the 35 to 40-year-old people hang out?
Oh, we're in the car. Just always in the car, driving, napping, dropping off kids, picking up kids. We're in here during our lunch breaks, eating/crying, and sometimes we're in our car when we're at our house, but we're just in here because it's warm. And we just need to take a deep breath before we go inside.
All right, that was Dustin Dickerson. And he really feels me taking the nap in the car because some of us are so tired. Y'all, Khaliah Guillory is a sleep expert. She helps us with this a whole lot. And you're also the founder of the Nap Bar. So let's start there. The Nap Bar, was that to give people a place to sleep other than their cars?
Listen, it started because I was taking naps also in my car, and I was tired of doing so, especially in this Houston heat. Couldn't do it anymore. So I said, well, why not create some place that I can go in the coolness of my own environment that has rhythmic beats and is backed by science, and I can lay down on an organic mattress and get a CBD-infused massage if I like.
Noise.
Right? And then it just morphed into this whole thing, and I sent it out to the masses. It was like, yeah, KG, that's someplace I'll go on my lunch break. So here we are, the Nap Bar.
Yeah, so you have the Nap Bar.
Yes.
Okay, and then you also travel across the country helping people learn how to sleep better.
That's the goal. That's the goal. My why is for us to break these generational curses. We'll allow those to die with our parents, and we're going to birth a generation of innovation and rest, restorative sleep.
Yes.
Giving ourselves permission to do those things.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So what's the first step? Is it just giving yourself permission to sleep? Because my body did not even ask me. It said, I'm done.
No, your body said, go night-night.
Go night-night right now.
In the car, in the garage.
Yes. That was done. So,
done. You were a bit sleep deprived.
Yeah, just a bit. So is that, before we get to that point, do we have to create a pattern of just allowing ourselves to get that rest?
I got some tips for you.
Okay.
It's called the 10-3-2-1-0 rule. You want me to hit you with a little bit?
You know what? I do want you to hit me. Let's start with the first one. Okay.
10 hours before bedtime. No caffeine.
No caffeine?
No caffeine.
Come on, KG.
I know, but can I tell you why?
Please.
There's this chemical in our body that's naturally produced. It's called endosine. And what happens is as the day goes on, it gets us a little bit more sleepy throughout the day. So if you're ingesting caffeine before you go to bed, then the caffeine blocks said receptors of this chemical, and then you might fall asleep, but you're not going to stay asleep.
Okay, so he said 10 hours. That means... That's kind of early. You know? Like if I go to bed, I'm talking like my last cup at like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but you're starting at 4 or 5.
You're right. You have a point. You have a point there.
Yeah.
But okay, that's number 10.
That's 10.
Okay.
3 hours before bedtime. This is when people start throwing shoes at me.
Uh-huh. Wait, do I need to...
No alcohol or food.
3 hours?
3 hours.
3 hours.
But think about it. Happy hour starts at 4, it ends around 5, 6 o'clock. So if you're going to bed at 10, you'll be good. You're straight.
Okay.
Because most people are like, well, KG, it helps me fall asleep, but are you staying asleep?
That's the thing. Okay, I will give you that one. I
Okay.
will keep my shoe on
Please.
for that one.
Maybe put your foot down.
Feel less threatened if I do that. Okay, all right. KG is going to give us some more tips, give us the rest of this countdown. Don't get mad at her, but we're gonna get your sleep right. We'll see you on the other side of this break. We are back with my good friend Khaliah Guillory, sleep expert and founder of the Nap Bar, and both of my feet are on the floor, so I won't throw any more shoes at you for these rules. But we do want to get through the countdown for better sleep. Okay, so you already said no caffeine 10 hours before bedtime, and then no alcohol or food.
Yep.
3 hours. I mean, the food part though. 3 hours before bedtime. What else do you have for us?
2 hours before bedtime. No more work.
Oh.
Especially in your bed.
Oh.
Because what we don't realize is when we work in the bed, we think, oh, we're going to get all cozy in the bed and get ready for bed. You're training your brain to tell you that you should be awake.
Oh, okay.
And plus, it's hard to actually ease into sleep because you're thinking about all the things that you have to do in the morning.
This is true, but sometimes I want to get the work done before bedtime so that I won't think about the things I have to do in the morning.
That's perfect. Just cut it off 2 hours before it's time to go to bed.
Like, no excuses. Cut it off.
Cut it off.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I know my producer needs to hear this right here. So no work in the bed.
No work in the bed.
No work in the bed, Lisa. Okay, no work in the bed. All right. Whew, what's the next one? You're really hitting us today.
1 hour before you go to bed.
1 hour, okay.
You're not scrolling. You're not scrolling. You're not going to do it.
Come on, though, but...
The blue light is going to take you out.
What's wrong with the blue light?
The blue light is going to go into your brain through your eyes and tell your brain, hey, it's light outside. We're supposed to be up.
That's what blue light does?
You're going to have a difficult time falling asleep. You're just going to toss and turn, and then you're going to be upset with yourself because you're frustrated and you didn't get quality sleep.
So the blue light. The blue light from the phone, from...
TV.
TV too?
TV too.
Okay.
Just replace it with a nice little warm bath. Maybe go and make you a candle with some chamomile.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not laughing at your tips. I'm laughing because my producers in my ear say she's already done. We haven't made it through the rest of the list.
We've done enough.
But okay, I could understand that because I do try to end the scroll. I have the timer set.
Good.
On my apps. Okay, to get off the apps because I really did it for the reason of like the time will just fly by and I will continuously
and you
scroll.
look up, I'm only gonna scroll for 10 minutes and then you go down the rabbit hole, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What happened?
What happened? Okay, so good to know that blue light is also
the blue light is not your friend.
Want to dodge it.
Dodge it with all costs.
Okay, maybe even read a book.
Listen, do something that doesn't involve a blue light.
Okay, all right, we can do that. We got this one. Okay, I don't know about the next one. Let's see what the next one is.
0 times the number of times that you're gonna hit your snooze button.
Oh, see, I might as well.
You might as well exit.
Yeah,
that's it. That one took you out, friends. That one took you out.
You heard my story, man. The sleep has been lacking.
My guy got you up for that donut with the sprinkles on, though.
He really did.
Did you hit the snooze button?
And not today, but because my sleep has been so disrupted lately, I have found I am hitting snooze all the time.
When you hit that snooze button, a couple of times. Do you see yourself falling back into sleep and then you wake up and you don't know where you are for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you might be a little groggy after that.
I am very groggy after that.
Here's the reason why we don't want you to hit the snooze button, because there's this thing called sleep inertia.
Okay.
And it basically goes into, your body goes back into deep sleep, and then when you suddenly wake up out of deep sleep, you're groggy. So if you don't hit the snooze button, you just wake up out the bed and I'm gonna get my day started.
Is that
and
how we're waking up?
And do that little shimmy that you did when you came out, then you should be straight.
Okay. So the key is to just go ahead and shimmy when the alarm clock goes off.
Shimmy when the alarm clock, when all else fails, just shimmy when the alarm clock goes off. And change the alarm clock ringtone so it's not this blaring and do something that's really nice and subtle that'll gently wake you up.
Okay, I can't say that I love all these tips, but I will, like before, I will give it a try. Because last time you did get my sleep right, so I appreciate you and your expertise.
Well, thank you for circling back and letting me know, friend.
Yes, ma'am, results. So I do want to talk about naps, because you have the nap bar and all of that. How important is it to get a nap in?
Very important, especially for women. We have a disparity where we're scientifically proven getting less sleep than our counterparts. And when you think about it, we are boss babes. We are holding it down in the office. We are helping the kids with homework. We're being present on date night. And we think we can make up for it with a cup of coffee. We can't. We can't deprive ourselves sleep. And the number one reason why is because you're giving yourself a chance, your brain a chance to recover. You take a bath every day. Right?
I try. I told you, I got a little one. He gets a bath every day.
Somebody in the house takes a bath every day.
Getting a bath every
but on that day you get your bath, whenever you take it, the analogy is seriously, is whenever we go to bed at night and we get restorative sleep, it's giving our brain a chance to take a bath. I mean, all this cool stuff happens. It repairs brain cells.
Okay.
So that happens during restorative sleep in your sleep cycle. So if you deprive yourself of that, then when you add days on years where you're not doing that properly, then you have sleep disorders, severe sleep deprivation. I mean, your cardiovascular is not good. You know, you're exposing yourself to high blood pressure. All these things, by simply taking a 20-30-minute nap a day, can reduce that exposure.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, all the things that impacts us.
Wow. Okay. So all the health benefits, there are actually health benefits when it comes to taking naps.
Absolutely. And even for women, for your besties.
Yes.
If you're training mean and you're eating clean, but that scale not moving, sis need to check her rest.
All right. Well, thank you for getting our rest right. We're going to work on this. I know we're going to have you back, because this is a work in progress.
We're going to get this sleep together.
Yes, we want to get the besties together. Tell us what's next for Nap Bar.
Nap Bar was awarded a 10-year contract to open our flagship location inside of Bush Airport, Terminal D. We are super excited about it.
Excellent. Okay, where can people follow you to get all the updates?
Follow me at KOG Speaks on Insta, LinkedIn, Facebook, Khaliah O Guillory. They can check out my lower third to get the spelling right.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna get on this countdown, and I'll report back with the results.
I will be holding you accountable.
Okay. All right. Speaking of better sleep, could a candle make it a little bit better for you? We got the answer coming up. To get you some better sleep, so we've gone from the nap bar to the candle bar. We've got Tiara here, owner of B Elevated Candle Bar here in Houston. Okay, so let's start with how candles can get us better sleep.
Okay, so candles can get you better sleep because they have essential oils and fragrance oils in them. And with those oils, certain ones will help you to relax, decrease anxiety, worry, and get ready for bed.
I like the sound of that. Okay, so at Be Elevated, people can actually make those candles with those oils that will help them get their rest.
Yes, right. You come in, you can make your own candle. If you are a woman on the go that struggles with sleep, come in and request lavender, eucalyptus, cedarwood, chamomile, and you can make that yourself and have you a candle to help you get better rest.
Okay, well, Tiara, let's make it myself then. Okay. Where do I start?
Okay, so we're going to start with your vessel. So you could choose which one you want.
I like this one right here.
Okay, perfect. You have the rainbow. Then we're going to use the fragrance oils of eucalyptus because it helps with calming and anxiety, and then cedarwood because it grounds you. Have you ever heard of grounding, where you go outside barefoot and step in the grass and stuff? Yeah, so it's the same kind of concept. Help calm you down.
I try not to do it because ants, but I love the idea. Okay. All right, so what do I do next?
Okay, so you're going to take your oils and you're going to pour it into the 1 ounce side of this jigger.
Okay.
So you can open both and just take your time pouring it in.
All right. So this is something that people come and do for like dates and like hangouts with the homegirls.
We actually host a couple family reunions. They're looking for something to do.
Oh, cool.
We do team bonding and different corporate events. Oh, you weren't supposed to pour it yet.
Oh, I wasn't? Oh, my bad. Should I put it back? I'm already failing the class. Sorry. Okay, bam.
It's okay. That is totally fine. So you're going to blend them. You're going to mix them. So you're going to pour half of the eucalyptus and then half of the cedarwood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just halfway.
Halfway. I really wanted my sleep is what that was. Okay.
The wax is really hot, so we like to handle it. So I'm going to handle that for you and give you the amount of wax you need.
What do women enjoy about doing this so much at your candle bar?
I think they enjoy like making memories with the people they're around. And also it gives them an opportunity to create something if they need help with sleep that is going to benefit them health-wise in the long run.
Ah, okay. So speaking of health, like overall, this will help us get better sleep. Are there other candles that we could burn during the day to help us with other things?
Yes. So if you're not getting sleep, you may wake up groggy. So a great candle to help you with that, or fragrance oil to use, would be mandarin, anything citrusy, lemongrass. Those scents, hazelnut coffee, will really wake you up and get you going.
Okay, all right. So you heard me complaining about my grogginess. So now I need to have my alarm with a jam that I can shimmy to, and then also a candle.
Right.
With some citrus or one of those other. Okay, got it. I'm changing my morning routine with you gals. Okay. All right, what's next?
So you want to make sure you measure the temperature of your wax.
Okay.
To make sure it's not too hot. So this is a temp gun. You'll just hold it over the wax and pull the little trigger in the back and get the reading.
Okay. 154, is that
okay? Right? Yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
So then we're going to pour the fragrance oil into the wax.
All right. Make sure I get this one right. Okay.
And then you'll mix it with your stirrer here.
All right.
And just mix it really good, really hard. Get a good mix.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I really got to get in there. Okay. Tiara, how do you get better sleep?
I typically try to calm down with turning off my phone, turn off the TV, and lighting the candle. I always light a candle at least 2 hours before bed because you have to blow it out. But that first burn should always be at least 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so to get the effects.
Yes.
2 hours.
At least 2 hours before
Good
bed.
to know. All right. And your daughter actually was like inspiration for your candle bar.
Yes, she had high reactions to different candles and different scents like the plug-ins. So I had to figure out what's going on. And a lot of those candles have a lot of toxins in them. So I made a clean burning candle. We use vegan coconut apricot cream wax. All of our fragrance oils are phthalate free, and phthalates are something that actually affect your endocrine system, and it's how your hormones, how we regulate, what makes you you.
Wow.
You know, and so cutting all of that out, making a clean burning candle, won't affect your family, it won't affect you any negative ways, it's only going to be positive.
Candles seem like such a harmless thing, but if it's got all these chemicals that we don't want, then it could be a problem.
It can be a problem.
And it's not helping you sleep that well. Okay.
Okay, so you can pour your your wax into
my jar here.
Oh, wait, once we get the wick set, sorry.
Okay, let's set the wick.
So you want to set the wick until your wick clip, and then you're going to use your wick sticker.
All right. Oh, that's how you do it.
And you'll center it.
All right. Okay. Wick is
it'll be set. Yeah, so you can pour your wax in there.
All right. And so you also have candles that are good for rest and rejuvenation as well, that are already made if people don't feel like they have time to go through this whole process.
Yes, we have our Be Renewed candle with eucalyptus and lavender, which both have common effects to help with decreasing anxiety, help you get better sleep and rest. We also have our Be Pure candle, which has linen or cotton, and gardenia, which also the smell of sheets, fresh sheets, gets people ready for bed.
Really? Okay, that is really good to know. It looks like we have a few scents that we could go with. We can rotate through.
Yes.
All right, okay. So how long does this take to set?
So it's going to need at least 2 hours to sit.
Okay.
So if you come make it at the store, just come back in if we're open. You know, we hold it for 30 days, and then we also offer a shipping option.
Okay. Do people need to set an appointment as well to do the candle pouring?
Yes, so
Okay.
you like to set an appointment on our website. We also accept walk-ins, but I would say set your appointment just to be on the safe side because we are pretty booked and busy.
Okay. If there is one of Khaliah's tips that you would work on tonight,
Okay.
what would it be?
I would say getting rid of the blue light.
Okay. We all struggle with that one.
Getting rid of the blue light.
Okay, you're going to get rid of the blue light. I'm going to not eat 3 hours before.
Okay.
And we're going to see how that goes for us. Okay. All right. Where can people follow you and get more information?
So you can follow me at b.elevatedcandlebar on TikTok or b.elevated on Instagram. And you can go to www.beelevatedcandlebar.com for our booking info.
Okay, TikTok too. You are a busy woman. All right, guys, we'll be back with our final takeaways after this break. Thank you for joining me for another Chatting with Chelsea. We hope we put you to bed today, got you some better rest. Tiara, what's your final tip for making sure we get that good sleep?
I would say definitely just taking time to calm down. Now, calm down, light you a good candle, take 2 hours of rest before bed, and just make sure you're getting rest. Because if you're not rested, you're not going to be able to fulfill the next day's needs.
Facts. Okay, and don't forget my friend Khaliah said 10 hours before bedtime, cut the caffeine. We're going to have the rest of the countdown on my social at Chelsea Show Fox. Y'all can be mad at her too. All right, we'll see you on the next episode of Chat with Chelsea.